Long.
So you're first, huh? Fine! I can handle a weed like you, no problem. Come on!
Hey everyone, welcome back with Beano Mac, where today we're obviously continuing our playthrough of Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 Dragon Universe. Now we're doing Tien's story. Now this is another short one, not as short as Yamcha's, but Tien, he's got quite a few more cutscenes that are bonus that you can look into. Maybe Yamcha does, and I just didn't look hard enough, but hopefully you guys enjoy this playthrough here. Of course, Tien was the first one to take on the Saibaman. Oh no, you're not gonna get that self-destruct off on me. This is my victory, you're not gonna taint it. Ooh, that was way too close. Man, that Nappa raid does not do anything, but the key blast cannon does.
Be ready for my attacks! Don't die yet, though! Yeah! Chiaotzu! Get off me!
Goodbye, Tien. You are my friend always.
No! Stop! Chiaotzu! Now why would he want to blow himself up? Oh well, he saved me the trouble. Chiaotzu, I'm sorry. But don't worry, I'll be with you again soon. Ha ha ha! I'll destroy you all! Don't underestimate me!
Alright, so now it's time for Nappa's turn. Obviously, if you're not aware, Chiaotzu does try and do a Saibaman strat by blowing himself up to defeat his opponent. You know, he did that to try and save everybody from Nappa. It was very unsuccessful. Nappa was not even really scratched. So, unfortunately, Tien, you know, it's around this time, you know, the Dragon Balls, the rules establish that, you know, you can only be wished back to life one time. And so, you know, what I liked about Dragon Ball Z at this time is that they had a lot of that, you know, drama, you know, going into it. And that's kind of why, you know, them going to Namek in the first place was such a big deal. Whereas I think after that fact, it was kind of just like, hey, no worries, you know, as long as we win, you know, we can save everybody and bring them back to life type deal. So there was less stakes involved, I feel like, other than just, we got to beat this one threat. Which, you know, they still did a pretty good job with them, I think, with the villain stakes.
Hey, Tien! Are you going to take a turn in the hyperbolic time chamber?
No, I don't think it would make much difference. Cell is way out of my league. But I'll still stand with you when the time comes. I'm sure there'll be some way I can help.
Okay, sounds like you already have something in mind. I can't wait to see what it is.
Yeah. You all right, Chiaotzu? It's too dangerous here. You better find someplace safe to hide until this is over.
Tien,
No, the androids are too powerful. If you stay, you'll only get yourself hurt, or worse. I'm not even sure I'll be able to do much good myself. But you don't have to worry. I promise I'll come back safe and sound, okay?
all right.
What do you think you are doing?
Chiaotzu, I'm sorry. I might not make it out of this one alive.
Now, this is one of my favorite Tien moments. He's always had some badass moments. Even during his fight with Nappa, he was clearly the guy that took the most damage and went toe-to-toe with him and stuff like that. I mean, honestly, one of the most brutal scenes I think in the series is when Nappa just powers up and literally punches Tien's forearm off. That is insane. And he still kept going, and even after the fact, he put all his energy into a one last shot to try and take out Nappa. Unfortunately, it didn't work out even in the slightest, but that's what I like about Tien. He's got a lot of heart, and he keeps going, and he, you know, he tries to find ways to defeat impossible odds. That's another cool moment with Cell here, is that his whole thing is that he knows he can't even, pretty much do anything to Cell. He learned his lesson from the Saiyans and stuff like that, so his strategy now is to try and just hold Cell off for just a teeny bit, so that way, the androids can get away. Of course, if you watch the show, of course that wasn't going to work. I mean, it would have made sense, but Android 18 didn't want to leave Android 16, who was already, really beaten up and damaged and couldn't move. Even though 16 was telling her, hey, look, Cell reaches perfect form, we're all screwed, so get the hell out of here. She was saying no. And that's why Tien's strategy didn't work. But either way, it was still, showed all that heart he has. A really cool moment. Tien's best moment in the series by far.
Pathetic. How can a worthless punk like Tien be giving me so much trouble?
This is crazy! Even Goku couldn't beat Cell, so how is Gohan supposed to win?
Fight back! Get mad! I want to see your true power! Fight, or you're finished! Still feeling stubborn? Well, let's see what happens when your friends suffer. Cell Jr.'s attack!
Stop!
What is that thing?
I don't know. I think Tien's, is a very good example of character work for Toriyama, because once again, I think it's kind of different now in Super, whereas it seems like, they still had some character work, but it just seemed like in Super, people, who watched Dragon Ball Z in the 90s, their whole thought process, it seems like, was they just like the cool blast and stuff like that, and that's why I like it too, but I like the drama and the story and, the stakes and, at the end of every episode, something crazy happens. It's like, how's he going to get out of this, spot, stuff like that. But I think, people underestimate Dragon Ball Z and how good it was with giving its characters something to do. Almost everybody had something to do or a role in the story at some point. I think Tien is a very good example of that, even if they're, like, nowhere near as strong as anybody else in the series and stuff like that. So, I think people underestimate Toriyama in that regard, though. Some people even say Dragon Ball Z is just not really good by today's standards, which is just insane.
This is bad. He's small, but he's still got incredible power.
It's no use! He may be small, but he's every bit as lethal as his father!
Stop it!
Gohan, it is you! But you look so different. And Buu looks different now, too.
Ha! So another pathetic fly has shown up. I'll swat you all.
Alright, so this is going to be our last fight for this playthrough. But as you can see, even against an even more insurmountable odd, you know, Super Buu, Gotenks Absorbed, Tien, he doesn't care. He's going to try. He knows he can't win, but he's going to try and, you know, help Gohan in any way he can. And once again, that's just admirable. I mean, I think that these straights were kind of lost in Super on Tien, in my opinion. And I think he's actually the only character that fights Gotenks Absorbed, you know, Super Buu, which is interesting. Because I think Gohan, I think is the no. Gohan and Piccolo both face you know, regular Super Buu. Then there's this version that's Tien faces, and then Ultimate Buhan obviously is what the Potara version of Vegeta and Goku, you know, Vegeta face and stuff like that. Which, by the way, which one do you think is better, guys? The Gogeta or Vegito? Because I'm definitely a Vegito guy, I'm not going to lie. Not to try and sway the polls, whether, you know, you're going to tell me otherwise just out of spite, or, you know, you just, uh-oh, that didn't work out, I thought. Or you're just going to, you know, go with me because you want to agree with me, but I definitely am a bigger fan of the Potara, just because I think the outfit's a lot cooler. I never really understood why they had that outfit in Fusion and why they got the weird, like, E, but on top they have, like, that very uncomfortable looking vest. And it only goes, like, halfway up there, like, you know, ribs and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm a pro wrestling fan, too, so, you know, anime pro wrestling. Obviously, you know, we've got some pretty, weird taste when it comes to cool outfits and stuff like that, but these outfits just never did it for me with the fusion stuff. Well, I'm glad that he just wasn't trying that round. I hate this stupid fatigue system because it could screw me over, because my heart could give out. And that'd be all she wrote, which I can't. That's another thing I can't stand about this game, but. So we're living on a prayer here, folks. But he doesn't have that much health, but I feel like he's gonna start teleporting behind me again. Like that! Alright, he didn't pursue, so we're good, and we got him. But that's gonna be all for today, so thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and check out next week's episode on Fighting Friday. But above all else, please remember to have a nice day.
Why, you arrogant little... I'll take care of all of you when I blow up this planet!
No! He's way too strong for me! Can't do a thing!
Tien saved Gohan from the terrible Majin Buu, but who will now save them?